guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So I thought we would start off nice and simple for the beginning of the week and use some book paper. Now I haven't used book paper for ages, and I've got this book that I used the cover, so I thought we would use some of that today. And I've made these really simple little pockets, and they are just so lovely and really easy. So you just need a tiny little bit of embellishment on there, and it's just a little bit of sewing. I've done a little bit of sewing, but they can be made without a sewing machine, just sticking down. So look at that little pocket just to pop onto your journal page, or however you'd like to use them. So I've got a couple like this, which are beautiful. And look at this one. This is the first one I did, and I absolutely love it. I brought this velvet ribbon at the weekend. I popped out shopping at Friday. I was out Friday getting my granddaughter some lovely little birthday presents. And I bought myself something. I bought some ribbon. Now this is from the Flying Tiger, and I've bought some stuff in there before, ribbons and stuff, and their stuff is lovely. This is 5 meters, but it's such a beautiful color. It's not red, it's sort of like a burgundy, but it's got I'm not sure whether you can actually see the proper color. It's sort of like a pink tint to it as well, but it looks really shabby. And on here I think it just goes lovely. I've used the rose washi tape from Journal Say, and I just think that looks so pretty and so simple to do. I've also made like a little flip one with a little Velcro, and this has got just those little pull-out pockets, so I'll show you how to do that. I know lots of you have done this before, these little pull-out pockets, but I'm always having lots of lovely new viewers to my channel, so I'm going to show you how to do that. And then this one here is just like a little pocket where you can just pop some bits in. So I just want it to be very simple and very basic today. Oh, and then I did a big long one, so that's just a nice big long one where you can stick on your page or pop it in. So we are going to be doing some of these lovely little bits and pieces, so I'm just going to pop those to the side. I've got a couple here that I've already done, so we can decorate those in a minute. But first of all, what I'm going to do, I've got the book paper, and there I've got some ready because I'm gluing it together. Now I'm gluing 3 pages together. Now I don't really want one. Look at these pictures. I might be able to use those for something else. I'm going to pop those to the side because look, this book had pictures in it, and they're really lovely. So I'm not going to use those because I can use those for something else. I don't really want to glue those in or cover them up, so I'm just going to use a little bit of glue stick, and just glue the pages. Stick that down like that, lift it up, and then do that. So this is just making it a little bit thicker, a little bit sturdier. I'm just using 3 pages because I think, you know, that's quite a nice sort of like weight, depending on how thin your book pages are. Then just rip them up, and there we go. Super simple. So we don't need to do any more of that. Pop that to the side. Leave it to just, because the glue is still a little bit wet, so leave that to dry a little bit, and it sort of like goes quite hard, which is really nice. So I'm going to take this bit I haven't done. Oh, I'm going to glue this because I need to do some more anyway. I'd like to do quite a few of these. I think I've got this one ready to do actually. They're quite a nice thing to sort of like pop in your stash, so even plain, just so that you've got something made up that you can embellish and pop into your journal. There we go. And they're just ones that will go into any journal, aren't they? So there we go, that's another one. So I'm going to pop that to the side. So I'm going to take this one. So this one's quite hard, which is quite nice. And I'm going to make 2 out of this. I'm just going to cut this in half. Like that. Again, for the bigger one, I'll make a bigger one in a minute. For the long one, I just used the whole page. So all I'm going to do, fold that up like that. Nice and simple. And then just go around the top and round it off, just so we've got just a little different look to it. I'm going to do both of these. Now I'm not going to sew these, I'm going to just leave them as they are, just to show you that you don't need your sewing machine. You can just have them, oops, like that, nice and simple. I'm going to take my nice grubby bit of paper down. This is what I've been inking on. I'm going to take my little blending tool, my little blending brush, which I love. And this just makes it look like sort of like coffee or tea stain paper. Gives it a nice little bit of colour on there. But again, use whatever, you know, ink that you'd like to use. So there we go. Do you know what I mean? It just gives it that little tea stained look, doesn't it? Just pop that round, and again you can put all sorts of things on here. I'm quite into using my gesso at the moment, so I'm going to have to use that this week because I think it just gives a lovely look to your paper. So I will probably use some of that this week at some point. So there we go. Super simple. Now if you wanted to sew in your sewing machine, just take it to your machine and sew along this bit, and then you just want to sew all the way around the outside, and that's it. That's all you need to do. So it's really, really simple to do. Gosh, my croaky throat is back again. It's coming and going. Right, what shall we do? Let's stick them down would probably be a good start, wouldn't it? Now, when you're sticking them, if you're going to stick them and not sew them, make sure your edges are really glued together, or your pages are glued together, else they will come apart. We don't want them to sort of come apart, do we? Oh, where's my lid? So there we go. Just, I mean, you've got to make sure that they're really sort of like stuck down, your little pockets. And we will do this one. This is my supposedly empty bottle of tacky glue, isn't it? This is the tacky glue, yes. And you know, I bought one a while ago thinking this was going to run out, and it keeps going. It keeps going and going and going, which is great. So yes, on Friday I had a little bit of retail therapy, and it was fabulous. It was so nice to go out and about. Andy stayed at home with Jessie and did some work, which is good. And I just went and had a little shop. And because obviously I have to get Soph some birthday presents. I'm going to just stick this on here, but I'm going to stick this on with a glue gun, because I think I can squidge it up a little bit better. I'm not going to take it off that. So I'm just going to squidge this up, which is the best way to do it. Yeah, so I went and had a little rummage around. She's very into Minnie Mouse at the moment. So I managed to get her a few little bits with Minnie Mouse on. And I've made her a little box of bits and pieces. So that's all ready to post off. I popped in a little gift for Olivia as well. It's just so she doesn't feel left out. I did make them a little, my little pouches, and I put their name on them in little crystals. I should have done it on a video. I don't know why I didn't do it. And they were really lovely. So I got their names on their little zip out pouches with crystals on, and some little goodies inside. So that's lovely. So I'm hoping she'll like. Her birthday's not until the 7th of November. I'm not doing that one. I'm doing this one on time. See, talking and working is not good. So I've got a little while yet for it to get there. So look at that. Don't you think that just looks nice with a lovely velvet ribbon on? I just love it. It's just such a lovely, lovely colour. I also have some little fussy cuts. These are just what I have on my desk. And I've got my little pouch. I've got my little bowl of bits and pieces. So this is what I just keep throwing all the bits that I'm using into here. bits off of my desk in there. So what shall we have? What can we put on here? Shall we put something? Oh, I'm going to use this. I love this. Now, I'm not what I was going to say, I'm quite happy to have them all looking the same, because I just love the way this look. Well, not exactly the same, but do you know what I mean? So they look, I'm going to have a little thinner strip. So they have the rose and the velvet on. Just think it looks so, so nice. This is lovely. This is from Journal Say. I'm going to be doing another unboxing soon for Journal Say, which I've got some beautiful stuff. It's just so lovely. So there we go. And I love this. I should have ordered some more of this actually, because it's so, so pretty. And you can sort of see it through here. You can see the writing through the tape just a little bit, which looks really good. What we got in here? So yeah, I'm just using up some bits and pieces today to go in here. What shall we have? We've got some little words in here, haven't we? Keys. Oh, these are my. Oh, we've got a little piece. That might go well with that. Just some little numbers and bits on here. Did I have? I'm sure I had some of my little butterflies in here. My other butterflies, maybe not. Got all sorts of bits in here. Do you guys have a little pot on your desk that you put all your little odd bits in? Oh, there's one. That you just keep all your little odd bits in. Doesn't quite go that colour. I think I'm just going to leave it. That's another little one. They both say peace. I quite like this one actually. I know this has got writing on. Anyway, but I still like to add a little bit of something on there as well. You can also add a little flower or something on here, but I just love it. I think it looks so, so pretty. Right, let's use a little bit of this. A little bit of glue. I just want them to be quite simple today. Nice little bit of simple crafting. Put that down. Do you know what I mean? Because it's nice to have. These are just dates on here that we've just made up. So, well, look at that. How lovely is that? I'm just going to add that just a little bit darker on here. Just at the top. Just with this bit. Like that. So there we go. Super simple. So, where's this one? That's this one, so you can just see what I've sewn around there. So there's not a huge amount of difference in there. But I just think they are so, so pretty. Lovely, lovely. Right, what we're going to do now, I'm going to pop those over there. I'm going to make the long one. So this one. So that's really, this is like even easier. So we're going to fold this over like that. And then I was going to take this bit, just round it. I quite like the rounded corners for a change. Do you know what I mean? Look at that. Couldn't get much easier, could we? Pop this down and just ink this up a little bit. I like to, you know, start the week off on a Monday with something quite simple. Just to get into it a little bit, just to get into the crafting, because I'm giving my journals just a little bit of a break at the moment. I just want to make just random things, I think, this week. Oh, another thing, we have a Friday freebie coming up this week, and it's, I know it's going to be on Friday, and Friday is Halloween, but it's not a Halloween freebie. It's got nothing to do with Halloween at all. So I'm looking forward to that, because I do miss doing the Friday freebies. It's a lot of work, but I do miss doing it on a Friday. Right, I'm going to sew on this one, so I'm going to pop to my sewing machine, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to sew down here and then just all the way around, just to now hold that in, because this is a little bit, just what I mean, you've got to make sure that you glue all of these down properly before you, if you're not going to sew. So I'm going to just sew that quickly, so 2 seconds. Okay, perfect. I'm going to take that out of the way. So that's not the best bit of sewing. You can see how wonky I've gone. But I just love it. I'm not going to put anything on the back because this will stick onto a page. Now, I've done them both the same way. I should have done it the other way, really. I can't turn it up that way because the writing will be upside down. But again, be mindful of whichever way you're going to do it, and not do them all going the same way. So let's have a look. What should we do with this one? Again, I am going to use this because I love this. I do love this. So I'll put that on, but I might do a little bit of a collage. Oh look, that's where I chopped her head out. I don't really want that, do we? We can throw that in the bin. That was making the what's it called? My little embellishments, the little circle resin ones. Oh look, that's quite nice on there. What else can we put on there? We don't want wheel. We don't want wheel. There we go. I'm just going to do a little collagey bit on this one, I think. Let's be a little grateful today, shall we? Oh, in a minute. Well, not in a minute. I've got to edit the video and stuff first. It's such a beautiful day. We were thinking of just going for a quick walk onto the beach because it's so lovely. It's supposed to actually pour with rain this week. So we're going to make the most of it. It's absolutely stunning. There's not a breath of wind out there. So I thought we'd just go for a quick walk on the beach, take Jessie down. Sadly, we can't walk to the beach. We have to drive down because she won't, you know, it's too much for her now to walk all the way. So we're going to drive down and hopefully we'll be able to park. It's not as busy now, but it is half-term holidays here. Not here, but in the UK. And we've still got lots of people here on holiday. So I'm hoping we can still park. But it'd be quite nice just to get a little bit of fresh air and go for a little walk. And I did promise my members that I would do a video of our lovely beach. My lovely YouTube, my pink butterfly. So if you're pink butterfly, hopefully I can get a quick view of the beach today for you. Right, let's see what we can do. Now, I would like to put this down. Maybe I should put that down first, shouldn't I? And then I'll know how much room I've got to collage that. I may not need all of those little bits, but let's just, oops, I really need to move my glue gun plug, because it just doesn't quite reach. So I'm going to just pop a little bit on there, and I'm just going to pinch it, and it just gives you that wrinkled up look to it like that. I'm not going to sew it on. I'm just going to use my glue gun just to be nice and quick to do this. Like that. Just pinch it up. Just pinch that together like that. So that gives you a nice sort of like little wrinkled up look. Oh, I haven't used that word for a long time. Just to wrinkle everything up. Right, let's pop that to the side. Look at that. Lovely. This goes really well. So that can just go on there. So just a little bit of a collage. Let's just, what do you do with my glue? Oh, it's over there. So yeah, it'd be nice to go and have a little beach walk. I think it might be a beautiful day, but I think it might be a little chilly. We shall see. So if I hurry up, we will be able to go a little bit quicker. Get this edited ready for tonight. Because what's tonight? Monday. It's Monday today. Let's push that up like that. So yeah, just get all your little bits, gather up all your little futty cutty bits and things that you've got that you just want to use up, that are on your table, and stick them down, unless you're working on a project or a journal or a folio or something. Then maybe you could sort of like incorporate this into your whatever you're making at the moment, and then embellish it to the theme you're doing. But I'm not really doing anything at the moment, so where should we have that? Should we just have that up there? Just randomly up there. Because I think this is quite nice, not to sort of like put it through all of it. Don't think we need that one. I'm just going to put this little grateful on there, on the little postcard, like that. Perfect. Look at that. Lovely. And how simple is that? Really, really lovely on the side of a page. And again, I can add a few little flowers or something like that. If I've got, I need to make some more flowers actually. Some little ribbon flowers. I might make some with this. They'll be nice and small and dainty, won't they? I might do that later this evening when we come back from our walk. Oh, I made a nice beef curry as well this morning. We've had a busy day. Andy's making some naan bread at the moment. I made a nice curry, so when we come back from our walk, we will be able to have our dinner ready for us, which is nice. That's still a little bit damp. So the other one that I was going to quickly show you how to do was this one, which is really lovely, and I think that makes a nice little sort of like purse as well, doesn't it? These would be nice in a Christmassy theme actually, and you could make it so it would fit a gift card. I didn't really measure this one, I just sort of like eyeballed it a bit. But that's another thing that you could do. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to cut this in half. Let's measure this actually, because I want them to be both the same. So let's just cut this down through here. Book paper, I've used to use so much book paper, and it's something that we all really have, or you can get hold of very, very easily. Even if you go to a charity shop, thrift store, you'll be able to find book paper, or books to buy, I mean. And the older the better, I think. So what we need 2 of these, because they're going to be our pocket. So that's just one piece of paper folded in half. And then I'm going to do it, do you think that will be, that's about right, isn't it? I'm going just to fold that, put that on there like that, and then just cut that up like that. And then that will just fold over, so we don't need that much, do we? Like that. And again, I'm just going to round that off like that. And that's our little, it's not very level. This one's not very, you can measure it if you want to, but I don't think we need to measure it. And then that just folds over. So that's nice and simple. And then we've got a little spare piece. Let's bring this back. Let's have, I'm going to have to sew this one on the machine actually, I think. I'm not sure whether I actually stuck that down properly. Now we are going to just lightly ink this up. Like that, and on the back bit. This is the back. I think this just gets such a lovely, subtle inking. Right, we need to do this side. Like that. I don't need to ink that side because that side will be stuck. But I might do just this inside of here. like that. So that will be the front, and then I will do this bit, just the top of this and here. I think that will be about right. So those are inked, which was the front. Let's just ink this a little bit more. This is going to be the front, like that. And actually, thinking about it, this goes together. That's going to be the front of it. These are open out, but you're going to see these bits here. So I'm going to, it's probably best just to ink the whole lot. Just ink it all. Ink it all, it'll be so much easier. Right, pop those to the side. Like that. So what I'm going to do, this goes on, so we've just got 2 folded pieces. You don't have to use book paper for this. If you don't want to, you can just make this out of card or paper. They will just be stuck onto there like that, and then this will be your little closure like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sew along the top of each one of these like that, and then I'm going to sew around this, all of that like that, and then this will sit on here like that. Can you see? Like that. Oh, actually, let's just see this again. I'm going to sew, looking at my little pouch, along the top of these, and then I'm going to sew them together. So then we have a little pouch. So they will be sewn together, both of those. And then this will just be sewn all the way around like that. I will show you when I've sewn them. Okay, perfect. So there we go. I've just made little pouches like that. So the first thing I did was just sew either side of the paper and then made them into a little pocket. So I have 2 of those. Again, you can use, have as many as you like. You don't just have to have 2. And then I've just sewn all the way around the outside of that one. So the first thing we're going to do, this one I haven't put anything on. I'm going to glue gun it, and we're going to glue a line down and then a line down along the bottom and a line down through the middle. So really simple. So just, you don't have to use a glue gun. You can use tacky glue, anything that you like. And then I'm going to take that and stick that to our little pouch like that. Okay, so then we have this that opens out like that. And I'm going to do you know what I've done? I've stuck the front on there. That's all right. Let's just ink this a little bit more. Not that you'll be able to see it. And then again, I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to put a line down the bottom, along the middle, and a line through the bottom. Like that. And along there. Take this. And I'm just going to pop that on the top, push that down, oops, like that, and then we have our little pocket, just opens out like that, pull it. So there we go, super simple, isn't it? And then I'm just going to fold that over, and again, you can have that, you can have a little sort of like, have it up as high as you like, or have it really down close. I'm just going to leave it so it's got a little bit of a gap there. Now I've got my little Velcro fasteners here, which I love. So I'm just going to take those, pop that on there, and then pop that on like that. And then we have our little purse. Now you can make these out of fabric, you can make them out of anything really. They are perfect, but I do think that to have a little gift card in there would be fabulous, wouldn't it? So shall we give this a little bit of a decorate? Now on this one, I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to pop a little bit of ribbon, a little bit of, not ribbon, the velvet around there, because I just think that looks so pretty, doesn't it? I'm not going to worry that I've got lots of things looking the same, because I just think they're beautiful. Right, glue gun, a little bit of glue along here. Take the end, and again we are just going to squidge that up like that. Just wrinkle it all up. Now you can wrinkle it as much as you like, and with glue gun it stays in place, doesn't it? Just stays where it's put. Let's go all the way around. Take this and just wrinkle it up like that all the way round. And we've got a little very, very simple little ruffle around the top. Look at that. Just looks so pretty, doesn't it? Oh, I'm going to have to get more of this. I think I'm going to... This is a really lovely sort of shabby Christmas colour, isn't it, I think? And, look, I've got a little leftover bit of this. Shall we just stick that on there? Let's just take that little bit off. Stick this on. This just goes so well. I really do think they go so well together. Oops. Pop that along there like that. There we go. We could do with like a little flower. I really do need some flowers. Don't know what I've got in here. Don't really have anything that would be the right colour. Oh, but then again, that looks quite nice, doesn't it? A little bit of velvet. Look, you can have little butterflies on your work. All sorts. That's a little bit of brown. Brown goes quite nicely with it, actually. Got sort of half a... Oh, that looks quite nice, doesn't it? I haven't really done that very straight. I'm kind of liking that on there. I'm going to just add just a little bit on there, like that. Pop that on there. Oh, I do like that one. Look at that, isn't that lovely? Do we have a word? Shall we put a word? I've only got the sort of same ones in this one. I don't really have a lot in here. What have we got? Anything hiding in there? Let's see these little bits. A thank you. Love. Shall we have love? That will work. Shall we have it up there, or shall we have it down in this little bit? Oh, I don't know. I think it might stick better on here, and then I might get a little flower or something to put on there. I'm going to make some little velvet flowers. I've got so much I want to do before the end of the evening. There, I think I'm going to put it there. This one isn't the straightest, but it looks really pretty, doesn't it? So there we go, super simple, little Velcro fastening. That opens up. Again, like I said, you could pop a little gift card in there, a little Christmas gift card. Definitely going to make some of these at Christmas. I do have a new kit coming out, so, you know, I will let you know when that's out. It might even be out, I don't know. I'm not quite sure when Andy put it out, whether it's going out this week or it's already out. There we go, love it, love, love, love. So there we go, guys. So the star of the show today, I think, was our lovely velvet ribbon. But these just look beautiful, don't they? I think they look very... oh, I didn't do this one, but I'll do that one in another one. That's quite simple to do. It's just folding over, and you've got a little pouch in there, but that's really pretty too. And then I've got some little shabby pink ones there. So there we go, guys. Oh, and I got me other little one there, look. So I've got two little pouches. These can be made any size. Again, you can use the whole piece of size of this and use it. Do you know what I mean? Make them whatever size you like. You know, glue a couple of pieces together and make a big one. But I'm loving them. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a fab rest of the day. Do take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. All right, guys. Bye-bye.